Yes, Zoe Abbas. Read, beta.
Okay, ma'am. What are the vertical and horizontal lines on the global of the earth? They are
Global name.
imaginary lines are
Globe.
not the surface of the earth. The horizontal the horizontal lines are called latitude and the vertical lines are called longitude. What are latitude and degrees of latitude? Let us learn through an activity. Measure the angle of different place in a classroom with the help of a protector pencil and a paper. Draw a circle on a paper and write down the angles of the circle at 10 degree, 90 degree, 30 degree and 60 degree. Latitude is an angle which ranges from 0 at the equator to 90 degree at the poles. Lines of
Yes.
latitude run east west as circles.
Yes.
East west as circles parallel to equator. Draw a circle and mark a line of latitude with the help of a map. Mention the various countries through which that latitude passes. Draw latitude at 23.5 degree north and south and write the names of the country through which they passes.
Yes. So, what are latitudes, you will say me? See, in this revision lecture, you are supposed to answer my questions. What are latitudes? Say me two, three lines on latitudes. Huh? No one knows? Latitude किसे कहते हैं बोलो तो. No one knows? Chalo, no problem. Continue, Zohe. Latitudes are what, beta? They are the imaginary lines. They are drawn from east to west. They are parallels. They are horizontal lines, imaginary lines. They are parallels. The distance between each latitude is 111 kilometers on the ground. All these points you can say, no? No problem. Chalo. Continue, Zoher. Zoher, are you there, beta? Yes, anyone else would like to read? Hello? Boys, can you listen me? Hello? Boys, can you listen me? Rajani Alias girl? Rajani Alias girl? Kasim Raza, Zohair Abbas. Boys, can you listen me? Hello, Zaki. Zaki. Chalo, all of you unmute your mic. Zaki, Zohair, Kasim Raza, Hassan Ali Nayani.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So many times I spoke your name, Zohair.
But
No issues, chalo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
If you all are not interested in doing revision, then we will not do the revision, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Zoki is here.
Yes. Read Zaki from the equator.
अब इक्वेटर से क्या रहता है equator. The equator is the middle latitude or the 0 degree latitude which divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere.
Zaki, I said to read, not to run. Yes, read Zaki, but little with a pause, okay? Yes, Zaki, continue. Zaki Vakil, Zohair Abbas, are you there?
yes,
Yes, read that. You read.
the equator is the middle latitude or the 0 degree latitude which divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere. The part of the earth that lies to the north of the 0 degree equator latitude is called the northern hemisphere, and the part that lies its south is known as the southern
Southern.
hemisphere.
Southern.
How many latitudes pass through our village or city? How can we find out?
Yes. So we can find out with the help of GPS. We can find out with the help of Google, right? We can find out by many ways how many longitudes are passing in our city or our country or a state. Also, you can find out, right? Yes, but one thing is important. You need to know what are east longitudes, what are west longitudes, then what are latitudes, what are longitudes. ये सब आपको पता होगा तो ही आप कर पाओगे ना बेटा. तो इसीलिए हम इस लेसन में लर्न किए हैं कि what are latitudes, what are longitudes, right? Yes, चलो very good. Zohair? Yes, GPS, mobile phones, and Google. Read Zohair. Zohair. Hello, beta. Zohair Abbas, Rajhani Ariasgar,
Yes, yes,
हाँ.
sir, as well. Latitude and longitude coordinates of a place. A vertical imaginary lines drawn on a global that run in the north-south direction are known as longitude. Find the following from the given map. A. Through which country does the 0 degree longitude passes? B. How many longitudes are present in the eastern and western hemisphere representatively?
Respectively.
Major longitudes: prime meridian, Greenwich. The 0 degree longitude that passes through Greenwich in England is known as prime meridian. It divides the earth into two vertical halves, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. It has longitudes expanding up to 180 degree on the both eastern and western sides. Since it passes through Greenwich, it is generally referred to as the prime meridian as well.
Hmm. So the 0 degree longitude. Okay, पहले हमने 0 degree equator latitude के बारे में पढ़ा, right? Now we are seeing about the 0 degree longitude. Okay. Now this 0 degree longitude that passes through Greenwich in England. Okay, through which beta? Greenwich in England is known as prime meridian. What it is known as beta? Prime meridian, and it divides the earth into two vertical hells. What does it do beta? Two vertical hells. एक तो eastern hemisphere and the second is the western hemisphere. Okay. It has longitudes extending up to 180 degree on both eastern as well as on the western side. Okay. So there are how many total longitudes? 360. How many? 360. And since it passes through Greenwich, it is generally referred to as the prime meridian as well. Now we will see about international dateline. Yes, beta Zuhair, continue. Zuhair.
Yes, ma'am. International dateline. There is only 180 degree longitude which is known as the international dateline. When one crosses this line, the day and date changes. The international dateline passes through the Pacific
Pacific
Ocean
Ocean.
and separates two calendar dates. It is not exactly 180 degree at all places since the Chrysoreasis across several time zones
Crosses. Chris crosses.
crosses across several time zones. This is because if it is drawn straight, then the line has to pass through many islands, and due to this,
Beta
they might have
Zuhair,
to base
Iceland नहीं
and
बोलवानो,
state
island बोलवानो. Okay.
island.
हाँ.
And due to this, they might have 2 days and 2 dates on the same island.
Yeah.
This might create confusion. Therefore, the line when it passes over land is shifted towards water bodies, and also it is not straight but zigzag.
Very good. Zuhair, very good. Chalo, everyone understood? Okay. Why is international dateline drawn zigzag and not straight? International dateline is drawn zigzag. Why it is drawn zigzag? You know, beta? Because it passes through Pacific Ocean, and as it passes through Pacific Ocean, you know, the line is in up and down. पूरी straight नहीं है इस तरह से. It is zigzag. It is always drawn zigzag. Okay. Yes. If it is not drawn zigzag, then what will happen? You know, beta, there will be 2 dates and 2 days. Okay, what will be there? There will be 2 dates and 2 days in a particular island. Okay. Yes, beta. Continue. Yes,
The
Zohair,
sun is
continue,
the
please.
biggest clock of the earth. The time at any place is decided by the position of the sun in the sky and its longitude. The earth completes one rotation in 24 hours. There are 360 longitudes in all, 180 to east of the prime meridian and 180 to west. In this way, 15 longitude passes by the sun in our 1 hour. One longitude take 4 minutes to take rotate. Thus, there is difference of 4 minutes between two adject longitudes. Therefore, the time is different place on the earth varies as per their longitude. मैम ये
Various,
मेरा बात समझ में नहीं आया.
varies. नहीं समझ में आया?
नहीं, पूरा पैराग्राफ नहीं समझ में आया.
काय नाही समजायचं એટલે તો આપણે રીડિંગ રિવિઝન કરીએ છીએ. ચલ હવે ધીમે ધીમે રીડ કરે કે કાય.
The sun is the biggest clock of the earth. The
Very good.
time at
Sun,
any
sun
place
છે
is.
ને, sun છે ને, it is the biggest globe of the earth. You know, beta, before many years, when the primitive man lived the life,
Ma'am,
okay?
ma'am.
Huh,
I
huh.
know, I know that from the shadow they get the time.
Yes. બટ બેટા એવું અને પાછું ઓશન્સમાં અત્યારે પણ હાલની તારીખમાં પણ ઓકે બધા પીપલ જે ઓશન્સમાં ટ્રાવેલ કરતા હોય ફોરેસ્ટમાં હોય એ લોકો પણ આનાથી ટાઈમ ડિસાઈડ કરી શકે સનથી ઓકે અન્ડરસ્ટુડ હવે બીજી વાત કે જેવી રીતે સનથી ટાઈમ ડિસાઈડ થાય છે તો આપણને એ તો ખબર જ છે કે ધ અર્થ કમ્પ્લીટ વન રોટેશન ઇન 24 hours બરોબર હવે કેટલા લોન્જિટ્યુડ છે ટોટલ 360 લોન્જિટ્યુડ ઇન્વોલ્વ છે કે નહીં
Yes.
હા હવે એ 360 લોન્જિટ્યુડ ઓકે 80 180 in the east of the prime meridian and 180 on the west છે
180, 180, 360
બરાબર
total.
in this way 15 longitude passes by the sun in 1 hour કેટલા longitude પાસ થાય છે
15 longitude past the sun.
હા એક આવરમાં કેટલા આવરમાં વન એન્ડ ઇન એન 1 hour in an hour ઓકે
Okay.
yes how many
Yes.
longitude passes
15 longitude passed by the sun in 1 hour.
in 1 hour okay now one longitude એક longitude હોય ને એમાંથી it takes 4 minutes to rotate how much time does it take 4 minutes
Char.
હા એટલે શું થશે કે બે
Remember
એક
also
મિનિટ
rotate.
એક મિનિટ એટલે શું થશે કે બે લોન્જિટ્યુડ એડજસન્ટ લોન્જિટ્યુડ વચ્ચે 4 મિનિટનો ટાઈમ હશે ડિફરન્સ રાઈટ રાઈટ હવે
Ma'am,
હવે એક મિનિટ therefore the time is different places of the earth varies as per their longitudes સમજાણું એટલે લોન્જિટ્યુડ્સ ના જ્યાં લોકેશન જે કન્ટ્રીમાંથી જે લોન્જિટ્યુડ્સ પાસ થતું હોય એનાથી ટાઈમ વેરીઝ થશે હા બોલ ઝહેર હવે
ma'am, longitude भी rotate करे.
અરે અર્થ જ રોટેટ કરે છે ને
Oh,
they are the longitudes and latitudes are imaginary no
I mean this one longitude take 4 minutes to rotate.
હા એટલે એ લોન્જિટ્યુડ આપણે ક્યાં છે અર્થ ઉપર જ છે ને
Mm.
ભલે ડ્રોન ઓન ગ્લોબ પણ આપણે એ સેગ્રીગેશન કેમ કરીએ છીએ આપણે લોકેશન અને ટાઈમ માટે સેગ્રીગેશન કરીએ છીએ
Mm.
સમજાણું હવે સાંભળ હજી એક વાત સાંભળ આ લેટિટ્યુડ અને લોન્જિટ્યુડ આપણે લર્ન જ કેમ કરીએ છીએ કે તમને વાય આર વી લર્નિંગ ધીસ ટુ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ ધ લોકેશન એન્ડ ટાઈમ જો હું તને એક સિમ્પલ વસ્તુ કહું ઝોહેર if I say you simple thing you have square line book ઝોહેર you were learning in your junior kgs senior
Yes.
kgs you were writing in square line book were you writing or not square line
For
book
for
square line
handwriting.
book 1 2 3 4 5 6 you were writing
Yes.
તો એ જે સ્ક્વેર લાઇન બુક છે ને ઇમેજિન કરો કેમ કે આપણું જે લેટિટ્યુડ અને લોન્જિટ્યુડ છે ને દે આર ઓલ્સો ફોર્મિંગ અ ગ્રીડ સ્ક્વેર લાઇન છે એવું ગ્રીડ જ બનાવે છે મેં તમને પીપીટીમાં દેખાડ્યું હતું યાદ છે તો એ લોકેશન લેટિટ્યુડ અને લોન્જિટ્યુડ વચ્ચે કયું કન્ટ્રી ક્યાં લોકેટ છે એ આપણે એ ગ્રીડમાં લોકેટ કરી શકીએ so that is why we are learning to locate the particular place and to understand time we are learning about latitudes and longitudes કેમ કે કઈ સનરેઝ ક્યારે કયા લોન્જિટ્યુડ ઉપર પડે છે that will decide the time of a particular country or a particular place do you get my point okay yes now local time yes Zoya, continue beta
The time taken according to the overhead position of the sun in a particular place is known as the local time of the place. It differs by 4 minutes with even 1 degree longitude. When any longitude faces the sun, it will be 12 o'clock noon. In all the places on the longitude. In this way, the local time of the place is decided according to the mid noon. The place located on the same longitude have the same time and place located at different longitude in the same country have different times. In a country, if the local time is different in different place, it can create problem in administration. How can one work in such simulation? What
Situation.
must one situation? What must one do to solve this problem? Let us understand time. The local
Hey,
time of a place,
understand time nahi, standard time.
standard time. Sorry, by mistake. The local time of a place which situated in the middle of the country is taken as the standard time of the country. This means the time is fixed on the basis of a particular longitude is a country which is known as a standard time. The standard time of our country is decided on the basis of 82.5 degree E longitude
East
which passes
longitude. East longitude.
longitude which passes through Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. This means that it is 12 o'clock noon in Allahabad. It is 12 o'clock noon everywhere in the country. This makes it convenient for the smooth administration of the country.
Yes. So the standard time that I explained you last lecture very nicely. Everyone must have understood. Now things to know. Okay. The longitudes to the east of the Greenwich lines are denoted by the letter E. By what it is denoted? Letter E. East side જેટલા longitudes હોય of the Greenwich, they are denoted by the letter E. Okay. While those situated to the west, okay, are denoted by what? By the letter W. What are they denoted by the letter W? Okay. એટલે ઈસ્ટ સાઈડમાં જેટલા લોન્જીટ્યુડ હોય એમાં ઈસ્ટ લખવાનું અને વેસ્ટ સાઈડમાં હોય એમાં વેસ્ટ લખવાનું. જો હું તમને દેખાડું. જો અહીંયા ટ્રોપિક ઓફ કેન્સર અને ટ્રોપિક ઓફ કેપ્રિકોર્ન નું એક્ઝામ્પલ આપણે લઈએ તો જો આમાં નથી, બાકી બધામાં હોય. પીપીટીમાં મેં દેખાડ્યું ને એમાં હતું, રિમેમ્બર? Now the next point. The international date line is also called IDL. What it is called, beta? It is also called IDL. What is it called? I international date. No, it is called IDL in short. Okay. If a country extends to a great extent eastwards and westwards, then it may have more than one standard time. એક સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ ટાઈમ કરતા વધારે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ ટાઈમ હોય. જો કોઈ પણ country, okay, if a country extends to a great extent eastwards and westwards, eastwards માં પણ હોય અને westwards માં પણ હોય, so it will have more than one standard time. Okay. The latitudes of the north of the equator are denoted by the letter N, while those situated to the south are denoted by the letter S. Okay, to the south હોય માં letter S and to the north હોય માં letter N. The actual distance between two latitudes is 111 kilometers. Okay. चलो clear till here? Yes, Zohe, revise the things to know parts, points.
Longitude. Okay. Things to know. The longitude to the east of the Greenwich line are denoted by the letter E, while those situated to the west are denoted by the letter W. The international date line is also called IDL in short. If a
Yes,
country extends to a great extent eastwards and westwards, then it may have more than one standard time. The longitude to the north of the equator are denoted by the letter S, while those situated to the south are denoted by the letter S. The
very good,
actual distance between two latitudes is 111 kilometer.
very good. चलो कोई नहीं है सुजी का डाउट एनीवन एनी डाउट क्लियर
No,
हाँ
no, no,
नो वन एनी डाउट
no. Ma'am, for today, keep till this.
सॉरी
Actually, नहीं.
आज के लिए इतना ही
Hmm.
पर आप लोग फिर रिवाइज नहीं करते हो आफ्टर द क्लास गेट्स ओवर यू पीपल शुड रिवाइज नो વોટ એવર ઇઝ નોટ એક વાર ક્વિક રીડિંગ કરી લેવાનું બસ બીજું કાંઈ નથી કરવાનું જ્યાં સુધી રીડિંગ નહીં કરો ત્યાં સુધી યાદ કેમ રહેશે કયો તો મને ક્વિકલી રીડિંગ કરી લેવાનું જે પણ ક્લાસમાં આપણે કર્યું હોય ને એને એક વખત જ રીડિંગ કરવાનું એવરી ડે યુ શુડ હેવ ધીસ હેબિટ okay see that today you read the full lesson once more as a part of revision you will be able to then some questions will arise in your mind then you can ask me the next day yes or no હા કે ના બેટા boys read કરશો ને આજે hello boys can you listen me I get no answers from you people so what should I understand boys